Roasted. The Prince of Tampa.
What's going on, everybody? Woo! Back with another episode. I missed last week. I gotta apologize, man. I kind of forgot about it, but it's Species Saturday. Alright? Well, technically you can say Sunday, but we call it Species Saturday around here, alright? Today, I'm going to be talking about black mollies, alright? These guys here are one of my favorite fish, one of the most common fish, I would say, besides goldfish. I mean, everybody's owned some form of molly, you know, leer-tail molly, balloon molly, this, blah, 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 but today we're talking about black mollies. Yeah, I mean, let's get started. Alright, so, you know, usually for these type of videos I have to do a little bit of research, you know, like learn about them and all this stuff, because I want to give you guys the most facts and you know, all that stuff. But honestly, I didn't have to look up much. I have, you know, some notes here or whatever just to help me remember, but I mean, really, I didn't have to look up anything, really. You know, I've owned at least a pair of black mollies, a male and a female, ever since I've owned fish tanks. And if you guys follow my videos, I've been doing fish tanks ever since I was like 11 or 12 years old. I stopped for a while, and then I recently started back up about a year ago when I got my own place. But like I said, I've had them. I've successfully breeded them, not on purpose, but I successfully breeded them and raised the fry, meaning babies, you know, for, you know, a decent size, and then, you know, I ended up tearing down the tank and giving them away and whatnot. But when I did all that when I was like 13 years old, 12 or 13, you know, and I mean, that just proves how easy it is to care for these guys. You know, you throw them in a tank, add a little bit of aquarium salt, and turn the temperature up to a little bit, 78, 79, and boom, they're happy, you know. But I'm going to go over a few things, just to give some tips. So, first off, let's talk about the water parameters and how they are inside of the tank. Now, usually you could kind of say, you know, like this fish usually is a top swimmer, or a middle swimmer, or a bottom swimmer, but honestly, black mollies are all over the tank. I mean, I have 3 in the tank behind me, 2 females. One is actually pregnant. She's going to be dropping her fry in about a week or 2. And I'll get into all that in a little bit. But, you know, they're near the bottom, they're in the middle, top. If I had to choose, I'd probably say mid to top. But, you know, they do come down at the bottom quite often. But, temperature-wise, you wanna be, they're like other fish, you know, tropical fish, 78 to 80. The highest you should go is 82. But I keep all my tanks except for my cichlid tank at around 78, which is a good temperature. It's not too hot, not too cold. In order for them to be very healthy and live the longest, and you know, provide fry for you and things like that, for them to breed, you're gonna want to add some aquarium salt to it. I add aquarium salt to all my tanks, at least 1 teaspoon per 10 gallons. But these are, they do best in almost like brackish water, which is it's a cross between fresh water and salt water, just a little bit of salt in there. You don't want to add a whole bunch of salt. Like I said, just maybe 1 teaspoon per 10 gallons. But if you're just going to have a molly only tank, then, you know, I'd go with the recommended 2 per 10 gallons, and then they'd be very happy. But if you have a community tropical tank like one behind me, just add, you know, 1 teaspoon per 10 gallons. And they will be happy. And let's see, what else in the, let's see, the pH should be around 7 to 8. Somewhere in between there. That's what they thrive in. We already covered the temperature. A little bit of salt. They're very easy to care for, like I said. They get to about 3 inches maximum. The one behind me, let's say they're about 2.5 inches or so. They have all different sizes. The breeders that are made for breeding are they called large. They're about 3 inches, and they can give you up to about 80 fry, which is of course babies. And they're live breeders, so they don't do eggs or anything. So once they're pregnant, they're I forget what it's called, like yeah, I forgot what it's called, like the holding period. I forget what the name of that is, but no, yeah, let's call it holding period. Their holding period for the babies is 6 to 8 weeks, usually around 6. They'll start dropping, but if you have a bigger one, they're gonna take, you know, the full length 8 weeks, and you'll start to notice, you'll know whenever they're gonna have babies because their bellies get what they call as boxing. They'll get like boxed. Once they're pregnant, you know, you keep an eye on them. Once they get pregnant and start to produce the fry in their bellies, their front end of their stomach, like near their mouth, is gonna be fatter. And then as it goes along, it's gonna start, like this is the mouth right here. It's gonna get fat here, and in about, I don't know, 2 to 3 weeks, it'll get fatter here, and then once the whole section of the belly is fat, it'll look like a box. Yeah, it'll look just like that. That's whenever they're about to drop their fry. So you should probably put them in a breeder cage, like a 2-way breeder, where the fry will fall down inside and trap them, and because they will eat the fry, unfortunately. So especially the male in there. Also, another thing you can tell whenever they're about to drop is, or if they're just pregnant in general, the male will start nipping at their anal, or around their, you know, the anal fin, to because they know he's pregnant. He knows that she's pregnant, so you know the male wants a little fry snack. So anyway, in order to tell the male from female, it's super easy. You don't have to vent them and all that crap. The male will have their anal fin, which is, I'll show you a picture up on the screen right now, is like pointy, you know, and then the females have like almost like a rounded shaped one. And here, I'll show you real quick. These two beautiful ladies here are ladies. You can see the fin. You see how it's kind of like this, and the male, of course, is way up at the top, but he has a little pointy one. And I mean, you could pretty much see if I can find which one's the pregnant one. That one there is the pregnant one there. You see how her belly is a lot bigger than the other one. About a week or two, she'll start dropping. She's not fully boxed yet. Oh, there you go, perfect angle there. She's not fully boxed yet, but she is getting there. Excited about the fry. It's very easy. I have a fry tank. As soon as they drop, I will go ahead and throw them in there. But yeah, I mean, that's about it for in the tank. See if I'm forgetting anything here on my notes. Non-aggressive, of course. But they will try to eat like littler fish. If they can fit them in their mouth, eat it, just like any other fish will. They're omnivores. They like a little bit of everything in their diet. They'll eat meat, algae, vegetables, things like that. They'll eat all that crap. See, already covered the breeding. Yeah. So these here will probably drop about 20 or 30, somewhere around there. Because these aren't the large one. They're about the medium-sized ones. Which is cool, because I can't have no 80 fry in my freaking 10-gallon tank, you know. But anyway, guys, that's about it for these guys. You know, they're awesome little fish. If you're beginning... Oh, there's the male there. You can kind of see. I just did a species Saturday on this guy. Click on the screen if you want to watch that. Anyway, that's about it, guys. They like plants in there to hide the plants. And if you do want to have baby fry, I recommend the, I believe it's called hornwort. Correct me if I'm wrong. This plant back here, real bushy, they can hide in. Java moss, all that stuff. Or I recommend getting a breeder trap, and they just fall right in the little V-shaped thing, and they're safe in there. That's about it, y'all. Like I said, there's like, I think there's like 8 different species of mollies. There's leertail, what is it, Dalmatian, there's orange, there's a whole bunch, man. Like, I totally recommend getting these. Even if you're advanced, get these guys and put them in your community tank. They love it in there. They're very happy fish, very healthy fish. They live for a long time. Very easy to care for. And that's about it. Damn, I'm trying to remember something else I wanted to say. I just thought of it. Oh, also, good thing I remembered. They can crossbreed with other platies, other live breeders. Platies, a lot of people get those mixed up with Mollies. They're not the same. They're very similar, like swordtail platies, things like that. They can cross between the two. And all of the Mollies, all of the different types of Mollies, like I was just talking about, they can all crossbreed too. So if you have a black Molly, you put them in with like an orange Molly, they can breed. You know, they can have black with a little bit of, they can be black with a little bit of orange spots, or vice versa, or they could just be black, whatever. They can. So they're kind of a universal breeder, which is really nice. Anyway, guys, that's it. Peace out. Appreciate everybody who checked out my last one. I think it's going on like 5,000 views. Make sure you leave a comment below and let me know what you want to see next. Okay, I have like 20 or 30 different species of fish. I'm not going to do a video on something I don't know about, so I have to own the fish or have owned the fish. And I'll do a video on it, you know. Just vote. Whoever gets the most votes, I'll do. Alright, appreciate it. Very, very, very much appreciate you guys checking out my videos. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, drop a comment. Peace!
Yo, Bootleg, what up? It's your boy Prada Corporate. Yo, so I'ma just sat down to Temple. Let me get one of them Temple shorties real quick, you know what I mean? Let's get it.
I'm a Ciroc sipper, but still